I'd like to call to order the Senior Resident Advisory Committee meeting of April 14th, 2025. Roll call, please.
Ms. Bennett?
Present.
Mr. Blattle is excused. Ms. Burdo?
Present.
Ms. Jordan?
Present.
Mr. Feeney?
Present.
Ms. Reinsch?
Present.
Ms. Williams?
Present.
Mrs. Isett is excused, and Councilmember Smith is absent.
All right. Mary, will you lead us in the pledge, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would like the approval of the agenda for this evening, please.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Now we need the approval of the minutes from the last meeting. So
I make a motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Citizens' comments. You sure? Okay. Old business. How about some new business? Home repair program. Melissa, you want to come up and give us all your good information?
Hello and good evening. Thank you for having me here tonight. My name is Melissa Hoffman and I'm the Public Assistance Coordinator here with the city. I work in the Grants and Assistance Department alongside Alexis Yeagers, the Public Assistance Specialist, and we administer federal dollars through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD, and the Community Development Block Grant, or CDBG, to support our O'Fallon residents. Typically, these individuals who are at or below 80% of the area median income. We utilize CDBG for various programs and activities, but the programs I would like to speak to you about this evening are the home repair programs, so let's dive in. All right, so the goal of the program, the City of O'Fallon became a U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development community back in 2004, and throughout that time the city has utilized funds to address the priorities and goals outlined in each of its consolidated plans. So we use the CDBG funding to provide home repair programs to low to moderate income level households here in O'Fallon city limits. And by offering these repair programs, we are providing resources to do much needed home repair, work around their homes, and these repairs will improve their living environment, and some of which will help them stay safely in their homes. These are our current programs that are offered. We have our exterior home repair program, our interior home repair program, and our mobile home repair program. These are the eligibility requirements. The applicant must be the fee simple owner and occupant of the dwelling to be improved, so their name has to be on the deed or the title if it's a mobile home. Have resided in the dwelling for at least 1 year prior to application, be a first-time participant in the program, be current on mortgage payments and real estate taxes, and meet the HUD established income limits per household size. So prior to this presentation, these were the current income limits. They are now increased a little bit. We found that out today. So for example, a one-person household is now at $62,400. A two-person household is at $71,300. A three-person household is $80,200. And a four-person household is $89,100, and so on. These new income limits will be on the city's website, and they will also be updated in our applications. So our exterior home repair program is structured as a one-time grant up to $10,000. Eligible repairs include roofs, siding, soffit, fascia, trim, gutters, hazardous tree and limb removal, fence repair, exterior code violations, so peeling paint or anything that gets written up with code. We typically estimate around 10 households to help per year with this program. Our interior home repair program is structured as a 5-year forgivable home loan up to $7,500. And essentially, the applicant must remain in the home during that 5-year time period. If they move or transfer ownership of the home within that 5-year time period, they would be subject to repayment for the amount that they have borrowed. If they do remain in the home for that 5-year time period, after the 5 years, that loan is forgiven.
One question.
So eligible repairs, and yes.
If they die, what happens?
So in the event that there is a death, if the home were to pass on to a family member, and that family member reaches out to the office and lets us know the situation, we can usually ask HUD to forgive it. In the event that the home goes for sale, we would recapture those funds in the sale of the home.
Okay.
Okay. And those eligible repairs would include HVAC, water heaters, electrical, plumbing, energy efficiency such as wall insulation, windows. HVAC is a big one, and I want to stress that for this season. Spring is here, summer is just around the corner. People are starting to turn on their air conditionings. Notice that, they're not working properly. There's some changes with Freon. So if you or someone you know is experiencing issues with HVAC, think they would be eligible for the program, definitely reach out to the office. And then we have our mobile home repair program that is structured as a one-time grant up to $3,000. And those repairs include skirting, HVAC, electrical, and plumbing. We usually try to assist around 5 mobile homes with this. So our applications are available on the city's website. If there are residents who are a little bit leery about filling out applications online, or if they don't have access to the internet, they're welcome to call the office and schedule an appointment. They can come in with all of the documentation. We'll sit down and we'll fill out the application together. Applications are available until funds are expended, and we do have the applications available now. Sometimes we get funding once a year, sometimes we get it twice a year, so it just depends. We're at the mercy of the federal government. So if you or someone you know is interested, definitely get those applications in now while we have the funding for it. And if there are no more questions, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me here tonight.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Anybody have a question for her?
No, you answered the ones I had.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Alexis, would you like to come up? Your name's on the bottom of that one. Oliver, would you like a copy of all these? All right. Home repair we got in there. How about the senior fair recap?
I think the communications department has the video queued up to do the video recapture, and then we'll kind of give you guys some numbers and figures about the fair.
Let's go, guys.
This year's senior fair was something to behold and remember, with entertainment and prizes to go around.
Well, it's a free event for our seniors. It runs from 9 to 12 throughout the day. We have drawings throughout the day for raffles. Our vendors come, and it's completely up to them to set up a table and kind of introduce their businesses in O'Fallon businesses. And then we have dancing, entertainment. We have Miss Missouri for photos, and just lots of fun. Just lots of fun.
Many companies came to show their support and to provide our seniors with information. And even the local fire and police department came to share in the fun.
Okay, so here today at the senior fair, our goal here is to be proactive and meet these seniors now rather than in an unfortunate incident. So we're talking about, smoke detector issues, fire blankets are a big issue this year, fire extinguishers, and just educating them on those products and how to use those, and just making sure we get our name out there. If they do need something, we're willing to come out and help them.
With the help of the Senior Resident Advisory Committee, these events can run smoothly and we can keep them going for years to come.
Seniors sometimes can get very confused when they start feeling like they can't take care of themselves, but they don't know who to go to. It's good to have things like this so they can interact with other people who've maybe gone through the same thing. Everybody is super nice. It's super friendly and always willing to help. And it's nice to know as an aging senior that we have someone to look to whenever we need some help.
It's going to be fun.
We are one of the cities that really support our seniors and provide as much information as we can and activities and just fun things for them to do.
We hope to see you next time at the Senior Fair.
Well done, gentlemen and ladies.
Want to give a big thank you to the communications department for getting that put together so quickly. That was all by them, so I really want to say thank you to them. But in terms of why we're here, which is for the numbers, so first off, we had 34 vendors for this year, which is 3 more than last year. So that's exciting that we're keep growing and growing, which started from 23 in 2023. So we just keep moving up and up in the vendor category, which is very exciting. And then on top of that, we have $2,534 in revenue from this fair, which is more than last year. So again, very exciting. As we continue to increase the number of vendors, we're going to continue to increase revenue. So very excited for that, as well as I'm very happy to say that we received a 4.5 or better on all of our expectation questions from all of the vendors. So 4.5 and above for all the questions, whether it was location, satisfaction, communication, organization, all of that was 4.5 or above. So very excited for that as well. In terms of attendees, we had between 230 and 250 attendees. A lot of our feedback was very high from that as well. We got a lot of good suggestions in terms of layouts for next year, some of the activities that they wanted to see, spacing-wise, location, all that good information as well. So very well done job by you guys as well, and I just want to say thank you for all your help, and great job as usual.
I'd like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, that we have on our committee on how well everything went, and it was easy to do, and I enjoyed sitting back and watching because I want to always improve what we can do for our seniors, and it's very important that our seniors enjoy life. Moving right along, I guess we have the last word. Anybody else that we know of? Nope.
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, I do this kind of thing with the fun facts. So I ran across something this morning, and I think I sent it to most of you, that O'Fallon is now listed as the 13th safest city in Missouri. And that's out of 635. So the nearest one to us is Lake St. Louis. They're number 10, but they only have 18,000 plus people. We have 95,000. So I think that's pretty good. So general with the numbers, you know me. 635 cities, 959 incorporated areas, 110 towns, and 212 villages in the state of Missouri.
Thank you, Marilyn. We need an update on our statistics.
I have fun with it.
All right. I need a motion to adjourn. Okay, go right ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, you got to push your button.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I've been getting a lot of calls because I work for the city of Lake St. Louis, but on seniors needing grass cutting and services. Do we have a program for seniors for grass cutting or landscaping that we can provide, or ideas or a partnership that we might be able to work with within this other company? You know. Would that be something that we might be interested in pursuing?
Well, we'll
because-
try to see if we can come up with an answer. I think I just read something that one of the churches is going to have grass cutting for the seniors this year. I'm not sure. I can't remember what article it was. I'm trying to think of it. But we can put that on our list of things to do. I know that St. Peter's has got, if you have more than 2 inches of snow, they shovel your driveway in your place. We haven't done that yet. I don't know if we could do it with almost 800 miles of road miles. We have a lot more roads than they do. The other parts of our city, I think even with the trash cans, if you can't move your trash can to the street and you tell the city about it and they know all about it, then they can have the driver come up and get it. It has to be on the outside of your garage, but they can come up and get it and empty the trash. And that is part of it. There is a senior discount for everybody in the city that has services from the city and trash. Water is only O'Fallon Water District. We have Duckett Creek and, not Duckett Creek is sewer. We have Missouri American and Public District Number 2 supply our water, besides O'Fallon. Let's see, what else is there? The discount would be on water and sewer in the municipality of O'Fallon's water district, and the other ones are strictly up to the individual things, and other than trash. Trash is still get a discount. And anybody who's a veteran can get a discount. That is in the system. And by the way, I've been seeing ads that have to do with your water line coming from the meter to the house. Well, if you look at your tax bill, you'll see that there's a tax on there. It's an insurance type tax, which pays for that water line if it breaks. Same thing is true with sewer. From the house to the street, that it is covered. If it breaks in the ground, they will take care of it. And that is something throughout St. Charles County. And anybody else have any good things to say?
Well, back to the grass cutting, I wonder if we could put something out like on Facebook and ask for any independent resources or even kids or, the high schools or churches that would have resources for something like that.
Well, I did some research today on this, and there are 3 organizations that will provide landscaping and grass cutting for seniors, disabled people, and veterans. And it's called I Want to Mow Your. It's called I Want to Mow Your Lawn, and it's a national non-for-profit organization. And also there's Green Pal, and both of these are ran through the Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services, but they're also independent 501Cs that will provide, seniors with this. So I just wanted to kind of give you that information. What they will provide is that they'll provide mowing, edging, trimming, and some light cleanup. And then I have almost 3 pages of lawn care companies that are located in O'Fallon that have very good high ratings. And I didn't know if we maybe want to, talk to them and see if they'll be willing to do any types of partnerships with us or provide discounts for our seniors or whatever. But I'd be willing to do the work.
You can go right ahead and make all kind of calls and see what they will say so that we can tell the world about it, and we will publicize it the best way we can.
Okay.
And
Because I'm getting a lot of calls.
well, you're going to get, Lake St. Louis gets a lot of calls compared to what we've been getting. I don't think we get as many. because most everybody has a lawn service or something going on. But I know there's a few people who need help, and I understand that. That's very important.
Do you know if the senior center has any resources?
I didn't get a chance to check with
I
the,
don't think the senior center has any resources at this moment. I believe they have a problem of keeping management in the building. Anything else or good? Okay, then I need the motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I.
That's the